It's 5:45 currently, and we're going to go to we're heading to the greatest gathering in Derby. We're heading the first train of the day to Reading, and then we're getting our cross-country service to Derby. This cross-country service is the one which has come from Eastleigh. It's the Newcastle diagram working, which runs via Wokingham as for a diversionary move. This used to be a Guildford service, very early in the morning, very late at night, but that was withdrawn some time ago. However, it would be interesting to see them bring back the Guildford cross country. However, that might not happen. However, we might get a Grand Central service, which would be even more interesting, which would run to Brighton, which along this line, reversing at Red Hill. The first train is the South Western Railway service, which is just going to do an 8-car 450. It will start its run at Staines. The cross-country service to Derby is a 5-car Avanti unit, 221115, I think. We're getting on the cross-country unit.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to.
Now on the train to Reading. See that this is a 450, which are German design units. There's no 450s at the greatest gathering. There's a Great Western King, the Great Western Society at Didcot. There's a Ruston 48 from Lloyd's Mechanical Marvels. The Ruston 48 is one of the smallest standard gauge exhibits, if not the smallest standard gauge exhibits at the greatest gathering. There's a 507 PEP, there's 455868, the Beardsley 455, 465908, the Southeast 465 from Southeastern.
Be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. 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 Yeah, I just wanna be great.
We've made it to Reading. Let's now connect on with our cross-country service to Derby, which is docked in on platform 7, which is that platform there. And it will do 5 o'clock voyager, which used to work with Avanti West Coast up until they replaced them with the Everose 805 and 807s. Derby Litchurch Lane, and when I was first going on the test track, first up 3, 4, 5, then we'll explore the site. This is the test track, which has the 3, 4, 5, and this is not the line, but this is where it is, the line 3, 4, 5. It's 055, the tried unit. I'm going to ride this on the test track.
I assume we're doing the trips all day up and down.
Yeah, they are,
Tracks one minute, aren't we? Didn't see that one. Like that one.
60. What's the one of these? Is that a 90 or a 91?
91.
91.
There's a 90 beyond there.
Okay. Okay, but the one we can see is a 91.
Yeah. It's the 90 down there is in a grey heritage livery,
Okay.
like the 70.
Okay, yeah. And what's that Freightliner on the left?
That's the 70.
That's the 70.
And it goes 70, 69,
Yeah,
91,
yeah,
and then that's a 60, the DC rail freight one.
yeah.
There's the green one is a 66,
Yeah.
and then
And that Drax Power one,
it's probably going to do 66 as well.
that's a 66, yeah. They're the GM ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
Or GE. Fab.
New train destination, train to Sheffield.
Yeah, we're going to Sheffield.
We might have that together. Remember,
I think we might struggle to get to Sheffield due to lack of electrification.
As long as it's a return, that's alright, but if it just drops us
And even worse if the ticket man came down and couldn't buy a ticket. Going a bit faster this way.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was just rolling back together.
Yeah.
If you would like to see how the software for this train is tested, please visit the Train Zero test lab and see inside the train.
Sierra Leone, that one.
Do you know the story of the locomotives of Sierra Leone? So Tim, who we were just met, he got a call from Steve Davis, who's the curator at the National Railway Museum, saying that in Sierra Leone they had an internal war and the railways were closed down basically, but some railway staff hid a number of locomotives in a shed, locked the doors, covered over the windows so no one knew they were there, and people came in and they took the rest of the locomotives away, ripped out all the tracks, and there was nothing left, but all these locos were in this were in this warehouse and only very few people knew about them. And they've now got them out and created a museum with all their artefacts. It includes a carriage that they made for Queen Elizabeth when she visited. But when she came, she went everywhere by car and never actually used it. But it was a special carriage just for the Queen. It's quite a remarkable story. You Google it.
Yes,
The railways of Sierra Leone, and one of those locomotive things is called Sierra Leone. That's one.
And that's one of them that's here
I don't
today,
know the heritage of that one, but I do know.
I think it's masquerading as I think that might be a different logo, but it's masquerading as Leone.
Okay, so it's carrying the name rather than
Rather than the train,
So we go back now to where we began. Okay.
Now, I wonder which carriage the lab is on. The announcement mentioned is at the laboratory on a train.
It's in a building called something Lab Zero or something. It's in a building on the side.
Oh, okay. So it's not a rolling test.
No. It's the
carriage.
It's the lab where they test all the software. I think they said it's in train zero. So it's in there. Software test definitely indoors.
Yeah, it is. Well, you sometimes have to take it out into the real world.
Yeah, that's true. They've obviously got a driver at each end and double ended
Please take your seats as the train is about to depart. Remember, for safety reasons, remain seated at all times. This is a Class 345 Derby-built Alstom adventure train operated on the Elizabeth line. These modern electric trains are run by Transport for London and help hundreds of thousands of people travel across Greater London every day. The train is owned by 345 Rail Leasing Limited, a group comprising Equitix, SMBC Leasing and Angel Trains.
They've got a turntable there.
I think they're doing some demonstrations on that.
Fantastic. Nice big 37. You don't like them, do you, Dan? 37.
37, yeah.
We must have a day out, go all the way down to Reading, across country.
Yeah.
Get off at Reading, then go on this all the way down into Canary Wharf. Does it go down that way?
Yeah, you go as far as you want. You go up to Sheffield.
You have to change to go to Sheffield.
Yeah.
So the Reading services go to Abbeywood.
Beautiful heritage DMU. Couple of
There's a 13 over there. What's that one?
So that
13
dragged
past
the
LMS.
Corvette
Okay.
to
This one's
Derby.
got
Oh,
steam
did it?
up front.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that 150 is owned by the Watercress.
Okay.
There's steam on that
Do you
one.
know where the networker and the Corvette is?
The
Outside.
network is inside,
Okay.
based on photos.
Yeah, I've seen that photo too.
Yeah, I'd imagine the Corvette. I think the Corvette is on the other side of that building.
Okay.
I wonder how often they need to order piles of coal in this depot.
Yeah. Yeah, easy getting coal at the moment, is it, for a good price? That's been a big problem.
Do you want to go into that shed?
That's the class 350 to 0. That's going to be a support mode, by the way. That's the pitch. Right. That's what if you like. London North Western Railway. So do they still have their sugar? It's an interesting question. That is the hydrogen unit, which we're going to get closer up. That is the Southeastern network. That is where the unit picks up power, that's the sugar on the 4th, 6th side. That is the 507 off and there's the rail. Which is the motor on here. Never got to ride one of those. How's that very similar to a 313 electric motor unit, or ran on the south coast, because they both on the petrol units. That's the 799 hybrid flex unit, which is an X-Class 319 EMU, which used to work on Thameslink before they replaced by the 700s. I have ridden on the 319s as they are regular track with me. I went on the Drive Main Line. That's the Centro 323, which looks very similar to a networker, hence the nickname Hyper Networker, but these are not networkers. Instead, they are a different design, which is leading to issues with operation. This 799 is a very portable book. Inside, and this is because it's one of the most reliable units. I know honestly, the future of this one is not looking too good, as it's reached end of life because it's run out of miles, and it might go for scrap, but it might get preserved. Hopefully it gets preserved. That would be cool. Because don't need to have enough fleet of preserved EMU. That is 313-201, which is sort of Mill Hill Broadway, being dragged by a 37. 455 centimetres, go for limited to 75 miles an hour. version in a not fully realistic version of it, but it's as close as they can get. Because this is basically a version where that's Lawn 37, which is also some intestines, and I've just come out on Caroline, which is the coach of Wandsworth. Class 67, only 30 dot and only 29 remain. There's another 47. This is the most powerful loco in Great Britain, the Class 99, built by Dadler for GGRF. That's a car, another 47, which is GGRF. There's quite a few different things. There's the long airplanes, I think. What is cool? You see? All this stuff. More than 4.1 made by Cat. And in the old time there is teenager, which is going short coupled, and so that's a 2-foot. Goes on, and the 31s that are not a few years ago. Nothing but these guys more. And here's why the 37 we saw using adult. Yeah, Jim. Got Scotsman. Very 20. Another 20. Happy. It's still 27,000. Quite a few other pictures. I'm doing good. Not everything. Some of it I just want to take photos of. Oh, there's a place up. Children. Huh? We're doing that 5, I think. Which that fire station is just the Great Western Castle, because William A. Stanier used to work for the Great Western Railway before he moved to the NMS. So it's basically just a Great Western design in Winston side. And then transport for Wales 150, which is now it used to work also in Asia, but now, and so I also got time before 6 years ago, and I took a look and we went there to have a look inside and see if it still have the TFW seats. Hopefully that looks the same. This is locomotive services and Pacer. Yeah. Tomato. Which
I'm going to say, I do need to get back.
Oh, right, okay. What did you do with those fingers?
These two units here are 221 seat avoiders, which used to work with Fanti West Coast before they were replaced by Rose. It's quite interesting, all this railway stuff at Derby. We won't be able to see everything. No, I hope to see most things here at Derby. Rather interesting. This is a class 93. And we've just come out to class 88. It's good, you see, and that's installation set. The place here, class 755 cert, which was made of Snagler, and it has our door hinges depending on the station. And look at that. We've been on the 720 in the card. That's that unit. So, interesting to see what the different units have. As you can see, how small.
Yeah, it should be a bit better. That seems like a long time ago.
That's not the plan. That's the 4TC. Right, we have going to touch it, the forfeit.
I really don't like anything that's modern.
Yeah, that might be a 9. Yeah, that's a 9F. Next to us. There she is. Oh, where's she? Oh, there's she.
And had locomotive one here, didn't they? Yeah.
There she is. The king.
Shall I give it a ring?
It is still not too. So we're doing pretty well now, but we've only got supposed to.
Let's see how well our touch-up did. Done.
In this tour
Great West. Doesn't actually look that bad. The touch-up.
They didn't fly on the curtains.
The touch-up doesn't look too bad. The Progress 390, 390, 119. That is National Railway Museum 91. This is the Delta. But that's a neat touch. That's the Lady Delta toilet. 47 or 57. Yeah, that's a 57. That's going. Oh, in there. So you want to?
But we were like, we'll get out at some point. Yeah, I know. So, yeah, exactly.
Are we going along? We want to go see the steam train.
got that to Wellington Derby. Let's go at the class 398 France. Three.
Got 6 inches in diameter.
Class 398. Beautiful. South controls. Max. This is a train I could go 150. Units.
What the hell is street
fans later on converts from HST the thing on it. Yeah. I thank you, West Coast. Let's have nice to see.
I was just saying, not to try the pennies.